This is the first part of a video that will show how to build a cliff module, which consists of the rock face on the front side and then a work area on the back side that it faces into the platform or hangar areas. So first thing you'll notice is that the base is being built. Uh, it has a raised area so that I can get the wiring through that goes to the front section or the module that sits in front of this, as well as the wiring that it needs to light up the control area, service area, and the upper area where there's work being done. So right now I'm just working on finding the correct Technic bricks to put in there to connect these two sections together so that we have sufficient space underneath to run the wiring. And then the next thing that'll have to happen is I'm going to have to come back, get the modules that connect on either side because they have fixed Technic pins built into them. So I'll need to verify that what I did is correct because I don't want to find out after it's all built that the modules won't go onto it or connect to it on the sides. And that's exactly what I found out here, as you'll see, as we put the modules on. It didn't exactly fit because the pins are in the wrong place. So there we go. Now that fits. Now check the other side, correct it, good fit. Make some minor tweaks to the other side, and this is done. So now when you're looking at this, what you're seeing into the front, towards the front of the video, that's the part that goes into the platform hangar area, and the side closest to me is the front side. So on the front side, I'm putting on some slopes so that the transition down to the front module is a little cleaner. This base had to be built up to a certain height for other reasons, and so then I want to slope back down into the platform or the front module height. There's also a bunch of filler brick of different colors to support all the slopes. Then the next thing here is we're going to have to put the base on, which are some extremely large plates, as you can see. So it's going to take a little bit more support, a couple more long Technic bricks in there to support it, just to make sure that it's got enough strength to support everything that's going to come up on top. So now we're going to put down the big, large tan plates. There we go. They already have the sand green tiles on them for the walkway that goes around the entire front. Now all that's left is to find the right plates to fill in the back section, and this part of the build is done. Well, almost done. Looks like I got minor problems there, but got it finished now. Plate, plate, and one more plate. More filler brick. And looks like we're done. And that's the end of this section. Now we need to modify it though for wiring because I need to run wire up into the backside to light up the service areas. So we're going to come in here with these 1x2 bricks with a channel in them. I use these everywhere to run wiring. The channel is more than sufficient for the size of wiring that I use. So we're going to just kind of take one little piece out that was in before, and then we're going to start putting in these 1x2 bricks with channels in them into the area. I have to build a structure around it because it needs some support, and otherwise it isn't going to work. So that's what we're doing right now, is just trying to build a little bit of structure around it to help it stay in place. Otherwise, when you push on it, it pops out. That's not good. So, and that does it for the bottom. So now we put more of the 1x2 modified bricks on the top, and that creates the full channel all the way from the bottom to the top. And just a second here, you can see the channel right there. Now what we have to do is just put the 1x bricks back in place to complete the area, and this part of the build is done. Now we have to build up the structure for the first floor, which contains the service control area for the hangar area. Has a big screen on it, a couple little screens, some control stands, and then minifigs that are working on controlling what's being done at maintenance-wise in the hangar. So we're going to start building this up. What we use a lot of are the 1x6x5 panels. They build up the wall very fast and provide a little bit more strength than if you were to just build it out of 1x bricks. So there's also a lot of 1x6x5s and 2x5s that go in also. You also notice that as I build this up, I'm always trying to tie the walls to the back, either using corner pieces, like you can see there, the 1x2 corner piece, or by using just long bricks that go across in a overlaying fashion. Also on there are the brackets that you can see that will be used to hold the large screens up, and some of the other shields that put up for decoration in there. There's really no master plan here per se. It's just getting it up to the correct height, and that's dictated by the hangar area's second floor. So this area walls have to build up to that height. I'm also using some 1x4s by 4 that I got at a Lego store on a pick-a-brick wall. I saw those on there, and I just got as many as I could stuff into one box just to have them, because I knew they were going to be extremely useful in the end, and they are. So there goes the big screen up onto the brackets. You'll notice that the little ones are on hinges so that they have a tilt to them. And then I have to get the Blacktron logo installed. Now you'll also start to notice that the wall on the left side goes all the way to the front of the module. The wall on the right side goes just part way. That's because this is actually an end kind of end piece where the left side you can't go past this, but on the right side you can walk over to the next module area, the next hangar bay. So that just creates a pathway through. I also have put up the bright green shields, the decoration feature, and now we're almost done. We're getting the last of the 1x4 bricks put in, either bricks or panels, depending on what I have. The panels tend to go on the back because that allows the easier to run the wiring, where on the sides there's no wiring, so a little bit more structure is kind of nice to have. And this piece is almost done. There's the last one. Kind of like look at it and check it, and we're finished.